It's that time again. What's up, everybody? This is Dads Lads Kebabs. Hope you enjoy the show. Deuces.
Yeah, but your lights are so cool.
Yeah, but I'm green.
Yeah, but that doesn't care of a man.
I have ordered one of them sun lamps, so it'll be here for the next filming, hopefully.
You got a really red nose. You like you've been drinking whiskey.
No, it's the fucking sunshine, mate, and the wind burn.
Sunshine. 3, 2, 1.
Fucking sunburn.
Boom. Good evening, good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to another fantastic episodes of Dads, Lads, and Kebabs. Good afternoon, Mickey, in your very light bedroom.
Hello. I thought I'd change because I'm fed up of being Shrek and you being nice and tanned and bronze, even though you fucking work in your bedroom, and there's me outside in the daytime. You know.
Well, don't do that. That just looks like I'm going very, very thin on top. Keep that light off, mate. Keep it down.
Yeah, but I have ordered a sun lamp, like you said last week.
Ah, see, you took my advice.
£6.90. Thank you so much.
£6. I'll reimburse you, mate. Don't worry.
Yes, think so.
So, how's tricks? How are you?
I'm all right. Yeah, all good. Not too bad.
Tip top.
Tip top.
Car still running.
Yeah, car's all good. Touch wood. My eyeball is nearly gone now.
Oh, yeah.
It's very, very, very thin now. It's about 1 mil wide instead of like 3 mil wide. So that's good. But it's been over a fucking week. It's like, wow. It's been like 10 days since I had that last.
You should just been like, been sparring with Tyson Fury all this time.
I know.
That's what you should say for weeks. Did it sparring.
Cheeky slap.
did it sparring, didn't I? Should see the other guy.
Yeah, nothing wrong with him.
He's in bed. He's fine.
He's got a kebab.
Yeah. Unlike you skinny bastard. Can that be the opposite of fat shaming? I'm slim shaming.
Slim shady.
Yeah, what? Yeah. Slim Mickey.
Slim Mickey, please stand up.
Yeah. What's up, Slim?
Yeah, it's the weight is very, 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 very slow now. I've hit my wall. 3 kilo to go, and I've hit my wall. I might have to go gym.
Though. You did this before, and I think from what I remember before, you started to change a few things up to get to that last bit.
Yeah,
you did something. I remember because you've hit the wall a couple of times now.
I know it's not good, but it is understandable because the body's like, I fucking sussed you out.
Yeah,
I know what you're doing to me.
Maybe you should go. Maybe you should go from Manjaro to Ozempic.
Yeah, but it's a bit expensive.
Yeah. Where do you stand on the jabs? I know we've talked about the jabs before, but where do you stand on them? Like
with my shoes.
Yeah, obviously.
Boom.
Where do you stand on them? Like, I get so many people like, yeah, well, they're cheating, and so many people like, yeah, well, they don't know what it's doing to their body. So many people have had, trouble with their pancreas.
It's not a
eyesight.
Going blind is a fucking scary thing.
Yeah.
So I think that would be the reason for me that I wouldn't do it.
Yes,
I think.
And then it's like, but then these people are dissing the people that have always, you got to think if somebody's suffered with their weight for a long period of time,
yeah,
it can only do them the world of good, because at the end of the day, this is not a new drug, is it? It's not.
No,
it's not new. It's been around for some time for the need for diabetics. So surely, because obviously it's similar to diabetes. If they don't take their medication, they can lose limbs and lose eyesight and suffer with internal damage as well. And like I said, I don't know the science behind it, but I think if you are using it and you're using it for the reasons, not if you're using it because you want to drop a jean size, then I'm sorry, you're a fucking idiot. Like, because it's not going to make you ripped. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to give you.
No, it's not. It's for dramatic weight loss. Like, I don't know, 3 or 4 stone, I would say, at least.
So I remember one years ago, it's a type of steroid, and it used to come in a little brown bottle. It was called clenbuterol.
Oh, I've heard of that.
And Clen was very popular because it was like do you know, like a smint? It was about the size of a smint.
Yeah, tablet, yeah.
And it used to shred you. It made you very lean. It didn't drop fat off you. It just made you very. If you're working out, you'd get very lean.
Yeah.
And basically, Clen was the street name for it. No one went for the Buterol. This went for the Clen. It was basically what they give to cows to strip the fat off them to get lean meat.
Okay.
So that's what I heard, and I'm like, is it the same though? But it's not, because this whole GLP-1 factor of messing with the brain and such. Because you know a couple of people that use it, don't you?
Yeah, Mark's on it. Stu's on it as well now.
Hmm.
That we've had on the show. I know someone from work that was on it, but I'm not. I'm sure it's Monjaro, but they lost like 5 stone. So
Do you
yeah,
think-
about 3 people that I personally know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you've done it your way. You've done it through dieting and, you know.
No exercise apart from work.
No, but then that's. What's your step counter a day when you're at work, an average day at work?
25 maybe 25,000.
25,000 steps a day.
Yeah.
I'm lucky if I'm doing that in 2.5 days, purely based on what, my job. So I have to put the effort in to get my steps in.
Yeah, I am lucky and pleased about that. I think
Because
it is good.
but now you've built up a tolerance level. You've got a stamina, so you're not losing from the work you're doing. I don't think you need to go to you were saying about you need to go to the gym to lose that extra bit, but I think if you started lifting weights, you would probably see a decrease, but then you're going to see an increase in muscle strength in terms of weight as well. Because
I would probably put on. I mean, I don't measure anywhere apart from my stomach, torso area.
Mhm.
So I probably wouldn't. Maybe I would lose fat from there. I would probably gain a bit of weight. To be fair, like they always say, muscle is heavier. I don't know how much heavier it is. I mean, but if I was losing size, I would rather lose the size
than
the
number,
weight.
than
Yeah,
the number.
the number.
That was my question: was would you be bothered if your weight was, you didn't get to your target number because you're building muscle rather than.
I need to finish my fucking video.
You need to get. Is that it? You want to get to the last scale shot, and then once you've got the last scale shot, you're like, I've done it.
Yeah, I need to, because it's been like fucking since last January 25. You know.
It's been over a year.
Yeah, we discussed this the other week.
I know we did.
Yeah, because you gave me that challenge just before New Year, and I'm like, oh, I could do that. That'd be well cool. And then after about 3 weeks, I sort of got annoyed, and then I was on it, then I wasn't on it, and then it's like, okay. And I fucked myself a few times last year.
We've all done that, mate. Don't we? You'll lose some calories doing that as well.
Yeah, but the broom handle's nice, so.
When you get to the head of the broom, it struggles.
Yeah, but it's all right, you can get a new head.
Anyway, so you have been on your travels, young man.
I have.
You've been away.
I have. Yeah.
Where you been? Where you really been?
I've been Barry. Barry Island.
Barry.
Yeah. So obviously, talking about the diet, I instead of Saturday, to potentially start eating a bit naughty, started on Friday, because I went Friday to Sunday. So yeah, a few pasties. And the service is on the way. I didn't have any breakfast yet. We left at 9, and Who?
Heston Services?
No, it wasn't.
Lee Delamere?
That was Coming Home, that one. I can't remember which one. It might be Membry, I think, Going Down.
Shouldn't have stopped there, mate.
That's the one I got fucking angry at.
Yeah. Oh, mate.
Yeah, it was that one. No, that was the other week when I went to Somerset on my own. Yeah. I stopped there and I thought, I remember this place. I remember shouting at Mark and Rich over there when they were taking the piss out of me.
Oh, yes.
On the bench.
That very dramatic day when you nearly drove home.
Yeah. But yeah, so we left at 9 and probably stopped. I think we had an hour and 50 minutes left, and it was 3 hours and 10-minute journey.
Mm-hmm.
So we stopped then, and we had. I don't like the normal service station food. Yeah, it was crap, like KFC, Burger King, McDonald's, Costa, Starbucks, and like I get my Costa drink, but I don't want toasties and all that shit. But a lot of them now have the Cornish pasty company, and I always get a pasty from there because they're
CPC.
Yeah, and I got a cheese and onion pasty for the main, and I got an apple, rhubarb, and custard pasty, which is slightly different pastry for the dessert. So I had 2 of them and a Costa as well. It's fucking coconut flat white. Mwah,
you
mamma
fat
mia.
bastard. You fat bastard. Fucking that sounds lush. A rhubarb and custard pasty.
An apple. Yeah, man.
Mate. Yeah, don't forget the apple. Jesus, mate.
And it had like icing sugar sprinkled on top. So it's a little sweet taste. It's different pastry, so it does taste different. You know, it's not pork pie pastry with fucking fruit in. It's weird. It's not that.
Yeah, no, it's a soft pastry. It's
shoe pastry.
Like, yeah. It's a dessert pastry.
Yeah. But yeah, the journey down was very, very simple. But normally I'd go through Towcester, Brackley, Oxford, Swindon, down onto the M4 Bristol way, and then either straight across the bridge, the Severn Bridge. Didn't do it this time. It took me up north, M1, M45, M6, and then so I basically went up past Birmingham, went left a bit into Wales at the top, no toll, into Wales, and then down through the A roads in Wales, hit the M4 for like the last 50 miles or so.
You went proper around.
Yeah, it was very weird. I wasn't expecting that because all the times I've been there, I've never ever gone that way. But I thought, it's the other way wasn't.
You must have passed through some quite nice places then that side of Wales because they're quite nice places.
Yeah, we went through Newport,
and
then come down through Cardiff, and then around the corner to Cardiff, into Barry.
Is that like near Conwy way in that?
No, that's North Wales. I went there 2 years ago. Yeah, massive castle there, fucking epic. But yeah,
I love it how you've got geographical and landmark knowledge of places in the UK that you've been to.
Ghost hunting related.
Ghost hunting locations. You know what I mean? Do you know what some people will be like? Oh, I went to Bath at the weekend. Oh, did you go to this lovely bakery? No, I went to this dungeon though under a basement. Really good, proper popular.
Saw a rat.
You know what I mean? Like you've got, you'll be like the worst tour guide for somebody that's not interested in ghost hunting. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We got there at actually about 2 minutes to 2, and we were able to check into Airbnb at 2 o'clock. So that's perfect. And we had our own parking space. It's in like these like flats apartments. They're called flats, but it's like an
service apartments. Yeah.
And it was overlooking the docks, Barry docks. So
nice.
it was you had like a 180-degree view of the dock. We were on the top floor though, on our own side of the building. Yeah, 3 flights of stairs carrying luggage is a bit. No lift, just stairs. But yeah, it was fucking 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, massive living room, kitchen. But I didn't have an air fryer, so I actually had to use the oven. Forgot how to do that. What's that about? But it was like everything white, modern, sleek. Fucking, it was clean and fresh. And do you know what it is? We looked at the pricing of that apartment. Yeah, there is one available in there.
Buy
How much do you reckon it would be for an apartment?
a waterfront apartment.
Yeah.
In Wales. How many beds? 2 beds?
Yeah, 2 bed.
2 bed waterfront apartment in
2
Wales.
bathroom.
2 bathroom. I would say 280.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
100 grand less than that.
180 grand.
179. And it's like, wow. You're paying 4 million in London for
But
basically.
London, though, isn't it?
That's what I mean. So
you want to live in Wales, don't you, as well? Just out.
Yeah, I want to live in Wales. I think Wales is the most, apart from England, the most. I tried to say this last week. I think I didn't get it right. The place I've been to the most that isn't my home country. There you go.
Is Wales.
It's Wales, yeah.
Do you find like a sense of like, is it relaxing? Is it comfort? Is it calm? What is it?
The people are nice. Like you go to Scotland and they abuse you because you're English. And I found that I've been to Scotland 4 times, and the welcome is not very nice. Ireland, not as bad as Scotland, but it was in COVID in one of the times, so they were a bit aggressive. But Wales, never had issue with Wales. All the times I've been there, the locals. What I found this time was everybody was bibbing the horn all the time on the cars, and you look round and they're like, "Hello!" They're waving to their friends, and so fucking hell, everyone just toots, and they're like so happy. And there's all the shops you go in, they're happy to talk to you, and the locals
happy for your business, happy for your customers.
Yeah, as well. But it's just such a nice. I do love Wales. Yeah, I think I live in North Wales. To be fair, I prefer North Wales. There's more shops.
There's more shops.
I like the countryside, but I want the shops across the road over there, sort of thing. So I get a mixture of both, like the pleasantry of Wales, the views, the atmosphere. I think Wales for me is what it's all about. It's peaceful, you know. The people aren't as jumped up themselves, you know, as they are in England and other places. But yeah, we checked in, got unpacked, had a coffee, and then it was a 12-minute walk to the beach from our apartment. Yeah. So I didn't use the car all weekend. Just left it there, and so we walked there, and we thought, oh my god, there's like the Pleasure Island, Pleasure Beach thing, Barry Pleasure Beach.
One sec. Keep talking. I'll be back.
Okay, so a little drinky poo. Yeah, so we went down to the beach, and you got Marco's Cafe. It was all closed up. Obviously, that's where Stacey works, from Gavin and Stacey, and this is pretty much why we went there, to be fair, because I do love Gavin and Stacey, and I've always thought, why don't I ever go to Barry? It's like a tourist place. You can go to the places that they do in the film, in the program, and for me, that's it's nice to be there where they're filmed. So I really enjoyed that. A bit like the Emmerdale tour I did last year, because I watch Emmerdale every day. It's good just to see, Emmerdale, I've been on that bit, just round that corner is there, and that bit's really small, that building's, you know. So for me, I enjoyed it.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. Yeah, I was just saying that I went down to the pier and saw the bit where they filmed the end of the 3rd series of Gavin and Stacey, where they're sat on the, you know, with the big beams on the beachfront, and they're waiting for the fish and chips or whatever drinks to be ready. And we went into there, and then you got Nessa's slots just there behind it, and you got pictures of Nessa on billboards and everything. You go inside, and they got all the merch there.
I love it.
Things like that.
Bags and weed, glue and speed, but it draws the line of crack.
Dave Coaches.
I love it, mate. I fucking love that.
And yeah, so we had a look around there. I thought, fucking hell, they've got cups, they've got tea towels, they've got t-shirts, they've got hoodies, and they've got the actual the booth where you get the coins for the slot machines and the games and that for the arcade, and they built that for the show, and that's still there whole. That's still in there.
That's
So,
awesome.
yeah, we took loads of pictures and went on the beach, had a walk. I don't think the tide comes all the way in there, to be fair, which is quite good. It's a nice beach, very clean, Barry Island, very clean. But yeah, then we got a coffee. It must have been about nearly 7 o'clock, and then we went back. So we'd been out for pretty much 4 hours, just looking around that front, and it was like, oh, that's when this happened, and take photos and stuff. But Marco's Cafe wasn't open because it was shut on a Friday night. Lots of stuff on the front was shut. And I thought, okay, but if you look on the signs of the doors and the shops and that, their season is like the 1st of May. When I booked after April because thinking that April's normally the season.
Nice. Easter,
yeah. Obviously, Easter was the week before. But anyway, the next day was Saturday. I thought, I'd be a bit busy. I'd seen some videos on TikTok of the beach in March. Yeah, fucking rammed. It's like Benidorm Beach, you know. And I thought, oh my god, it's gonna be well busy today because we were going down. We took Crocs and stuff to go walking in the sea and that because I thought I like that. And we headed down there and we got a nice coffee on the beach from Marco's Cafe. I've actually got a travel mug. You get a travel mug. It says Marco's Cafe, like Gavin Stacey, whatever, Barry Island, and you pay £7 for the cup, but you get your drink free with it. The first one.
Oh, nice.
So you get in the cup for like £3.
That's
so
fun.
yeah, I got that. That's in my car as a spare. But yeah, then there's like you can walk along the cliff. So we walked along the cliff, and there's this old Coast Guard thing, like castle thing on the top of the cliff, looking out to the sea. And so, oh wow, it hasn't been used for a while, I don't think, but it looks pretty cool. And then you go round, and there's like another little secluded beach with a lighthouse at the end of the pier. We tried to get to the lighthouse, but they wouldn't let us in. It's all like fenced off, which is a bit strange. There's just a toilet and a little cafe there. And I thought, okay. So I don't know how you get to that. No. So we turn around, and then as we're walking back towards this Coast Guard tower thing, it suddenly went really dark. And before that, it'd been really sunny. And then hailstones, this fucking big. They were hurting. I had hoodie on, fucking beanie, snood, coat, and it was hitting my trousers, my face, everything, my nose. It was like someone was stabbing me continuously. And we ended up running in the end. And I was filming all this. It's fucking funny. And it was just like, oh my God, it was a hail. And you see on the floor is white. It wasn't rain. It was just pure hail. It was vicious, violent hail. And you look over into the sea and it's all black. And it's like, oh my God. And then after about 5 minutes, it was fucking brilliant sunshine. It was really bright. And then we're like, what the fuck? Where'd this come from? And you see everybody walking around with their hair drenched and fucking soaked. It was fucking funny. Then we went for a walk in the beach, in the sea. We got fish and chips for dinner, like for lunch. Nice fish. It's about £12, and you get fish. You get a choice of chips. They do like a fish meal box. Yeah, and then you get all the sauces like mushy peas, curry, tartar sauce, all that sort of stuff. And you get big pots of it. So yeah, we had mushy peas, fish and chips. I did. It was nice. Then we had another coffee.
And then you had a lot of coffees already.
Yeah, and then we went looking for Trinity Street. Obviously, where Gwen, Doris, and Bryn's house is.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that far, to be fair. It was only another maybe 12-minute walk, 10-minute walk, and the fucking street's like this.
It does look like it's proper steep.
Yeah, all the houses in that area, because we were walking up from the beach. It was actually back towards where we were staying, but they don't have wheelie bins or bins. They have these big, like, I don't know, bag for life bags. That sort of material, you know, like the woven material. And they hook them on the front of their houses. and they put their rubbish in there. And then the
Yeah.
bin men just come along and just take them off like their little fence or the wall in the front
I was going
garden.
to say, how do you keep a bin straight? How do you keep a bin not from flying to the bottom of the hill?
It would be carnage for your car and that down there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got to the house, number 47, and I sent you pictures, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah, and in the bay window at the front, there's lots of pictures of behind the scenes, bits from the show. This is the Gavin and Stacey house. If you're not here with a tour, please do not knock. I am disabled, so the lady that bought it obviously is disabled. But I know she does tours, and you can walk into her house. But as we looked last week, it wasn't really available. And I looked again, and it was like end of May, June, before you could even get a date on the tour for that house.
Wow.
So I don't know how many times you go around her house a day that she allows. I mean, if she's disabled, I don't know. Maybe she's in a wheelchair. I'm not sure.
It must be weird. Yeah. Do you know, like some of the houses that you've been to for your profession?
Mm-hmm.
Those people are expecting to go in there and just. What's that house you've been to a few times? East Drive, is it?
East Drive, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's set up for what it is. But
Yeah,
that house is
no one lives there.
That house is just somebody's house, isn't it?
Yeah, but then don't forget that this family person, whatever, agreed for them to film in that house for the show. And
I wonder how much she got.
I imagine because he probably had to move out a few times a week
for a
or
good
whatever.
while.
Yeah. So I would imagine. And why not keep it going? Get a little income, maybe. I don't know. Don't tell the tax man.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the tax man knows.
We know where you live.
no one's been for a paid tour of my house yet, so you know.
Yeah. Yeah, and then next door, obviously Doris's house was sold and bought. But that's now an Airbnb, and there's a picture of Doris in the front window. So I think it's Doris Lush Apartment or something. It's called something like that. Lush something.
Mate.
And then across the road you got Bryn's house, and that's got a for sale sign in the front. Now whether it says sold or for sale, I can't remember. I didn't get that close.
Do you think the people that buy it? Do you think they buy it with all the intention of going, you know, I want this house, and then it's like it's a fucking pain in the ass?
I don't know if you were buying it like this is Bryn's house. Come and have a tour in Bryn's house.
You'd love it, yeah.
How long would that go on for? Because there's not going to be any more Gavin and Stacey's. They probably won't even do a film in 10 years, say maybe 20 years, because they just couldn't. Some of the people might be dead or whatever. I mean, Doris is dead now, isn't she? So God rest her soul. So if you're doing it with that intention, you probably wouldn't really get much from it unless you really like the house. If you were doing it for that, I think that's the people that are selling it, they would probably get a good price for it anyway. Let's just say that.
I was going to say, unless they're doing it at the end of the popular scale of going, do you know what? We bought this for the reason. Let's sell it now because there isn't going to be any more, and we're probably at the top end of the market. Like, say, for example, last Christmas when the last special came out, you'd have sold it then, you'd have been quids in.
Oh, yeah.
Because
I think
it was at the height of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think Doris's house sold just after that, or just before. But they obviously they knew it was coming because they were filming in the streets, weren't they? And it was quite good watching that on social media and the stars coming out the buildings or wherever they were filming, the locations. Yeah. Each day and going hello, and all the crowds going woo.
Yeah, because the last one they came out of the pub, didn't they? They all came out of the pub. Was it the pub? The last one where they all come out of the back, or
they filmed in the pub, the Dolphin, for the last scenes where they did the party, didn't they? And then they lined up for the photo at the end. Yeah, but they did that because they normally filmed the last scenes at the beginning of the shoot. And the beginning is normally the last thing they film, but they wanted to do it knowing it was the last scenes they were probably ever going to do it. And they did the party scene was a real party. There was no acting, nothing. The crew were in there as well.
Yeah.
Dancing, all the lights and stuff. So that was a great way for them to end it, I think. But then towards the end of Saturday, we were still out, and suddenly thought, fucking hell, Dave Coaches. Now, I heard a rumour that was up for sale for £200,000. Yeah. I also heard a rumour,
Oh, fuck.
a rumour that had stopped doing tours. And I thought it was parked at the island, at the beach. We never saw it Friday, didn't see it Saturday. And thinking, fuck's sake. And then we're just randomly walking along back to, where are we going? We were going back to the apartment at the time because we were walking past it after being at Trinity Street. Because then we thought, we need to go to the Dolphin, to the hotel, which is actually the Tadas Hotel or something, told us off the top of my head, I can't remember, something like that, where they filmed the dolphin scenes in the pub and that. So we stopped off with we and the thingy, and we come back, and there's like an old pump station, like a monument thing, like old engineering thing. So I thought, that's quite cool. Took a photo of that. And then as we're walking towards the centre bit, I'm like, oh my God, Dave's Coaches just drove past. And I'm like, I'm on maps at the time on my phone trying to fucking see where we're walking to.
Oh, I mean, getting off maps is difficult.
That's the worst thing ever, getting off fucking maps.
You've got to get off.
Yeah, and it's like, takes the time. I have sunglasses on and everything. I'm like, move my hat. And then I managed to take photos. It's like 3/4 of it, not the side, obviously.
It's just blurry photos of a vehicle.
No, I managed to get quite good photos. I'm like, fuck's sake. And I'm like, right, there's tours going on.
Maps is the worst thing to have open.
It's fucking annoying. It's so fucking annoying. And as we were walking through the centre of Barry, like the shop area, they've got some normal shops there. It's quite good. And we thought, right, we're going to that hotel. If they're doing a tour, they're probably going to the hotel. But the way it took us, there was some like one-way systems, and we thought, maybe it won't be there by the time we get there, because it was going in that direction. And we were probably, I don't know, 50 yards from round the corner where the hotel was. And then suddenly we saw it coming back up towards us. Again, I had fucking maps on. Why didn't I turn maps off? I knew where it was. And then at this point, this was on like a small back road where you've got cars either side rather than the main road that I saw it on.
It was just like you kept missing. It was like a comedy sketch. You know, when you just,
it was
like you're looking for something, it just drives past you, and then you're like,
yeah. It was, and this I got even worse photos that time. I'm like, fuck's sake. And we went around the corner. I was in a fucking mood. And
you could stand next to a coach, you big fucking baby.
Yeah, well, you got to do all of it, and I was taking photos of that, of the thing, and then we went back, looked in the shops on the way back, and then we looked online, and it says that the tour starts Wednesdays, Saturday, and Sunday from 1:30 or 2:30 each day of them 3 days. Yeah, and it's parked behind the pleasure area, the pleasure land, on the beach. So we thought, right, we'll go back home towards that today, see if it's parked up there, because that's where it stays. And went in this car park, but it was just empty. There was nothing in there. So we went home, and we thought, right, we'll go there in the morning after we check out of the Airbnb at 11 o'clock. Went to the island, nothing there at all. Walked through the car park. No, it wasn't at the beach. I thought, okay. This was about 12 o'clock. I mean, it said it started there at 1:30, and it's like, maybe it's a bit early for it just to turn up, but we didn't know who owns it or where it's kept. So that was a bit disappointing. We didn't see it again. That was the whole point of going back there. But then we had another coffee on the beach from Marco's Cafe. It's fucking nice lattes there, you know. And they're about £3. They're well cheap.
And you're refillable.
Yeah, 20p off.
Oh, I bet when you drove off, Dave's Coaches turned up.
It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. But then we thought, right, what's missing? Pam and Mick's house. I mean, like, oh wow, I'm not going Billericay, but I thought that won't be filmed anywhere else. That'll be in Wales somewhere. And we looked on it, and it was 5.9 miles away. And it was on the way home, so it felt perfect. So we drove up in this little side street, posh area. Dinas Poyes or something it's called. Poyes, I don't know. I'm not Welsh. And we pulled up and we thought, right, this is big houses. This is going to be possibly difficult to see. So we Googled it to see what it looked like now. I thought, right, got that big hedge. The hedge is now brown. It's not green at the moment. And then as soon as we pulled into the street, it's there in front of us. And I'm like, oh, okay. So we parked up, got out, and then 2 other cars turned up. And I'm like, yeah, taking photos of it. And they all come out to take photos. And this woman goes, oh, me and my son to take photos. Can you take photos of us? All right then. And the husband's in the passenger seat in the front. Oh, we came yesterday, but he didn't want to get out because there was people there. And he doesn't want to get a photo. And I'm like, okay. Fair enough. So we were like taking photos of each other at the house.
Oh, mate.
And then we drove home. So nice drive home. The way I wanted to go across the Severn Bridge, up through Bristol and Swindon and Oxford and that. So it's nice.
Oh, good. But you had a good trip.
Yeah, and as I was saying before, it's a bit like Emmerdale. When I went to Emmerdale, because when I watched that, I'm like, I've been there. I went to that bit. I know what's around that corner. And I think when you watch the show and you go to the location where it's filmed, you get that little connection, I think. So now I've started watching Gavin and Stacey again. Because you've been
and done it, yeah.
Exactly. You might think, oh, that wasn't like that when I went. This is there,
It's quite a common hobby, though, isn't it? That a lot of people do visit sets. They visit film locations.
Yes.
Like there's famous ones. Like really famous ones, like the Joker at the bottom of the steps in Boston, or do you know what I mean? People have gone to these places to recreate these photos.
Yeah. The forest in Star Wars and Lord of the Rings is in somewhere in England, or Forest of Dean, one of the two.
Yeah, I think
Forest of Dean.
A lot of Lord of the Rings were filmed in Dubrovnik, Croatia.
Yeah, it's supposed to be New Zealand as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think some of it. I think they've moved locations quite a few times, but yeah, Hobbiton is a real place, isn't it? That was made and been left now, and
yeah, it's a bit like the Teletubby hill.
Yeah,
so many people went there. They got rid of the hill and made it into a lake. And it's like, oh, okay.
I love the ones. I love the sets that are like that have still been left, but are creepy. Not even creepy, but like locations now that have just been abandoned and they just look like horrendous.
Well, you've got the green hangars in the back end of Bedford. I can't remember the exact name of it. I used to drive past it in my van driving days. And that was Gotham City for one of the Batmans. Because they're so fucking big, they can create whole cities and towns in there. So there's probably lots of film TV shows that have been filmed in there.
It must be. That would be a fucking killer job to work on sets.
Sets, yeah.
Or a set creator. Do you know what I mean? Because
can you build a city for us? What?
Yeah, but
you've got a year to do it. Oh, okay.
The answer's got to be always yes. You know what I mean? But like, how big's the budget? Well, put it this way: there isn't a budget. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, them sort of films.
But it's funny, like if you think about Only Fools and Horses, for example, like
Nelson Mandela House.
That budget can't have been that big per episode. It clearly wasn't that big, and it didn't need to be.
No, they had the pub, they had the market, and they also had obviously the outside of the.
They just used quite a lot of public locations, but then they would use like the back of a van for half an episode, or do you know what I mean? They'd use an Indian restaurant.
Yeah,
like it was never anything like too major.
No, I mean that's probably a good one to go on if they do a tour of that in. I mean, it probably wasn't even filmed in Peckham, wherever it was filmed. I know Nelson Mandela House is. I'm sure it's still there, whatever it's called.
It's still there,
yeah. So you could do that. You could. There must have been the pub that they used. I imagine that was real because they got outside shots for that. So any fans like yourself, I used to love Only Fools and Horses. I wouldn't mind going on that tour if they did one.
There'd be a few places that I'd love to visit from TV. Do you know what I mean? Downton. Everyone loves fucking visiting the Downton House. Apparently that is like mental.
I don't watch Downton Abbey, so I'm not sure where that is.
But yeah, there'll be loads of places I want to visit. Chernobyl. I want to visit Chernobyl.
I wanted to go there. Yeah.
You can't now, though, can you?
You never go now because of the war with Russia. That's completely fucked up. But Kurt's been there.
And the fact, but yeah,
Kurt's been there.
I know Kurt's been there. Didn't they drop something on? They dropped something on the reactor or something.
Yeah, a £4 billion cover. That
now
no.
I thought it's been
There's a hole in it now.
I think so. Since the war, so much dropped on it.
No, it's still whole because I saw on the news the other day. There's a hole in it. Something hit it. A drone hit it. Yeah, that might be that. A drone hit it, and there's a big hole in it, and now it's deemed fucking useless. So that $4 billion cover they put over the top, which was fucking huge, it's now fucking leaking again.
Oh mate!
Imagine having to go near it and block that hole up. Fucking arm would fall off.
I wonder what the radius is of like living there would be. Of like what's like, do you know, like they put like a new housing estate up, but you're 1.3 miles away. Do you know what I mean?
I think it's like a 10,000 meter radius.
Shit.
Maybe more. You'll never, in our lifetime, no one will ever live there.
Oh no, I don't think anyone will ever fucking live there. It would just
probably not. I mean, radiation, I suppose, will never. The energy can't die. No. Nuclear energy will always be there, so the radiation will probably always be there. I mean, I'm not a physicist, but if there's anyone who can let us know in the comments.
I can't believe Kurt went there, man. Fucking on a. Do you know what I mean? Of all things, like, because that. Do you know when you said like finding a tour guide on Dave's Coaches? Back in the day when you could visit, how do you approach a tour guide of going, listen, I kind of want to go to this place, and I know it's a bit weird, but how much is it going to cost?
You could do tours. They were like £400 because I only booked one.
Yeah, but why would you risk it?
No,
walking around with a Geiger counter and
you go to the safe bits, like you go to the Ferris wheel and the school, and you go inside and you've got all the gas masks that the children had and all that stuff, and all the shoes, and you go inside the sports hall, all the famous parts.
Where the swimming pool is.
Yeah.
The problem is all of those. Do you know, like when you'd remember it? I'd only remember it through Call of Duty. I don't remember
Call of Duty.
I'll be like, oh, I saved somebody there, revived somebody there. Fucking hell.
And they're melted.
They're melted. So listen, I've got a quiz for you, mate, because since we're doing a bit of a Gavin and Stacey episode, I've got a.
I'm not very good at these, though. Give me Friends, I'll get 100% every time, but not Gavin Stacey. Let's try it, though. Let's try it.
One second, you have to bear with, because
Niall's got to put his pants on.
How did you know?
We saw it earlier when you got up.
Have me pants on. Have me pants on. Have me shorts on, mate. I'm at home, mate. It's warm. Do you not think it's warm?
It was warm and cold today. It was weird weather.
It's warm, mate. It's fucking warm.
Turn your heating off.
My heating's not on. It's not been on for fucking days. Weeks. Oh, Friends, though. Anybody... Take me back to the highlight years of Friends, of when Friends was on TV. Oh my god, can you imagine how simple life was back then?
Yeah, that was
peak life.
Early 2000s, wasn't it? That finished.
Keep seeing the videos like, what were you doing in the 2000s? Like, oh man,
watching Friends.
watching Friends
on video.
Okay, you ready? Question 1.
Okay.
In Essex, what town does Gavin Shipman originate from?
Billericay.
Boom. How many times was Stacey engaged before she met Gavin?
5.
Correct.
I watched that yesterday.
What is the full name of Nessa and Smithy's baby?
Neil Smith. Neil the baby Smith. Neil Smith.
Noel Edmund.
Yeah. Fuck's sake. Forgot about Noel.
What signature dish is Gwen famous for making in almost every episode she features in?
An omelette.
Yes. What model of car does Uncle Bryn drive?
Citroen Picasso.
Boom. Which real-life British politician makes a cameo appearance at Nessa and Dave's wedding?
Ah, it's John Prescott.
Correct. What does Pam pretend to be when she first meets Stacey's family?
Vegetarian.
Correct. In the famous pub quiz hosted by Smithy, what is the answer of almost every single question?
Gary Lineker.
What song do Nessa and Bryn perform a duet?
Islands in the Stream.
Okay.
Is that right?
It
That is what
is.
you are.
And where did Gavin and Stacey go on their honeymoon?
Oh, Greece? No, Greece.
Correct.
Because I remember Bryn's T-shirt,
I went to Greece.
and all I got was this lousy T-shirt or something. Yeah,
But we didn't get you a T-shirt. We got you a bottle of Cinzano.
yeah. You made that T-shirt yourself.
Oh,
I'm happy with that.
you got me. I mean, you got them all right, mate.
I didn't get Neil the Baby right.
Oh, Neil, Niall, Edmund, Smith. You got 9 out of 10.
Ah, nice. Thank you so much.
You should join a pub quiz, mate.
I do like quizzes.
Oh, I love a quiz.
I like facts.
When do pubs still do 2 for 10?
What meals?
Yeah.
Pub classics. Yeah, I think they do this. It's like 2 for 13 now. But yeah, similar.
Do you know? Not so long ago, I went to our nemesis pub for lunch with my brothers, and you know what?
Manor.
The old manor, the old stomping grounds.
On a Thursday.
Oh,
doing
mate.
bingo.
It was a weekday actually. What was it? I think it was a Friday, to be fair. But we went during the day for lunch. Oh my god, mate! The memories of shitness.
Did you go in the back room?
I did. I went through the backside door.
Yeah, and sit in that separate room.
Apart that way, and oh mate,
They were good times, though. To be fair, you can't knock it. They were good.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you're out for lunch and you're working, so you know.
6 years of that.
Especially if that was your shift and you finished at 4. By the time you got back, it was pretty much over with.
Yeah, sort money out. See you later.
See you later. It was job done. I haven't been to a pub in so long. And
for what sense? I go pubs to like have meals and stuff, but I don't go pub to
because you just talking about a pub quiz was like, I'd love to do a pub quiz. I'd love to go to a pub, have some food and do a pub quiz.
I know, you know that Ockendale in Wellingborough?
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe it is. They do a pub quiz. That's the only one I know of because I was in there once and it was like certain days they had a pub quiz. I'm sure there's others.
I'd love to do a fucking pub quiz. It'd be fucking brilliant.
We should go there one night and do a Dads Lads Kebabs.
We should do a fucking pub quiz, mate.
And then come last.
Just come last because we're shit. Although I'd cheat. I'd literally go to the toilet every 2 minutes with my phone.
Chat GPT in the old earpiece.
Yeah.
Read the question out and look at your leg.
Gary Lineker.
Yeah.
Also, I had an epiphany. I keep seeing lots of people doing these haunted events, right? These haunted events of all different places. Like there was one not so far from here, and it was like
public events, yeah.
Public events, and it was like food. It was like it starts at 9 till 2 in the morning, and like hot food and beverages provided. And I was like, Mickey, you need to do these on your own.
I used to do them.
I know you. Oh, mate, the chili. You used to make a banging chili.
Yeah, we had big chili sometimes. Then we had chili and rolls. We had rolls, and then massive fucking tea and coffee and that snacks. And then one time we had bacon sarnies. We're cooking bacon. It's like fucking hell. The smell is amazing.
You should And I just thought, why has Mickey never done an event on his own? You could make a fucking killing.
Yeah, but I can't. I can only have about 6 people.
Why? You're not looking after them.
Well, who's going to run it now? Who's going to do the videos for people?
You would.
I can't. Not fucking. How many people? I can't just have everybody in one group, all in one place.
All right, let's do 20 people, £100 a ticket.
People don't pay that.
Mate, these tickets were like 60 quid.
Depends depends who's doing them and where it is. Because
why?
Because the venues, a lot of places, they just see money and think, oh, ghost events, I'll just charge fucking stupid money. And then the people that are selling tickets, they have to make their money back for paying. So
Right,
they have to put the price up.
Let's go to Britain's most haunted forest, or what's that graveyard in London?
Highgate.
Let's go to Highgate.
Yeah, but that's locked. You can't get in there. Bring your ladder. Bring your own ladder.
I'll bring bolt cutters, right? All right. Stand outside, meet the guy in the yellow high vis, pay him the 100 quid, and then meet you in the middle of the graveyard. You're not actually there. You're not there. You're just gone.
I'm a
ghost. You're waiting in the car. You're waiting in the car. Yeah, you're just stood behind a grave with a bedsheet over you. All right, going. Ooh. All right. I collect the money. All right, you run out the back of the graveyard. I pick you up round the back. We made £2,000.
To be fair, people would pay that for Highgate. Exactly. I know I do tours, but I don't know how much it is in the daytime. I need to book that.
I'll chat GBT, set me up a ghost event, post it on all these sites. You know, meet the real Mickey York, aka the Mixter, aka Sticky. Right, make a killing. Oh, what did you say last week that made me just literally fucking howl? You said something last week and it fucking made me howl. Or I said something to you and you fucking started.
Yeah, that was at the end of the episode. Can't remember what it was.
I can't remember. I'm going to have to go and watch fucking last week's episode just to fucking see.
No, I was watching our episode. It's the first time he's ever done that. I don't think he's ever watched that episode.
Bollocks. That's bollocks, actually.
It's I watched the episode. Facts. What did you watch?
Who do you think gets all the fucking ratings up on our YouTube channel? Me, that's who.
All 15 people, wow.
Mate, listen, we had 380 something downloads last week.
388, I know. They just come out of nowhere. You have a couple of weeks of like
nothing. Because
68.
People are worried about us.
And then they go up to 300, and then one week it was like 944.
Look at poor Tracy. Tracy was worried about us.
Tracy was. We need to get Tracy on the show.
Tracy, you still need to come on the show.
But then again, Niall needs to book a date when he can actually fucking stay, because we got Josh coming up soon as well within a week and a half.
That's fine. I can do the shows. All right, that's fine.
We can book Tracy next Thursday.
Tracy, come on the show.
Australia. It'll be. I think it's gone back to 4 a.m. there. 6 a.m. 4 a.m. one of them in Australia on that day.
Tracy, we are not telling you that you've got to stay up through the night just to film our episode, but if you ever want to, you're more than welcome to.
Well, no, because she'd have to if you want to do it at this time. But then when she watches my Tuesday podcast, that's at 7:30. This is later, so it's a little bit later. So, but yeah, I need to book her in.
Get her booked.
Next Thursday, and I'll message her after this episode.
And so, do you want to come on the show?
Yeah, she's already said she will. We need to talk about Australia.
Australia, as they call it.
Yeah, and you need to have lots of questions.
Would you get rid of your beard, all of this bit, just to keep this bit like Australians do?
No. I don't want a pedo tash.
No, because it's not. They shave all. Well, you don't need to shave this bit because that's already gone. But
I don't have any hair.
I think I would. You know, I think I'd fucking keep it. Although mine,
not like that. Fucking Hulk Hogan.
No.
Yeah, you've got that. Yours isn't joined here anyway. Yours goes this way. Mine doesn't do that. Yes, sort of. Yeah, but you can do it. I can't do that and make it look like that.
Although one time when I did get rid of this, and I kept this. I did the whole Salvador Dali thing, and fucking really.
Gotta love a bit of Dali.
Look at that, mate. Impeccable tash.
Yeah, you could get a little flat cap, Peaky Blinder.
I mean,
Go from there. Call yourself Tommy.
It is weird having it. Although my beard's now going a bit ginger ear, white ear, and there's a little bit of... You don't dye your beard anymore, do you?
No.
You just au natural.
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper. What's happening? What's new then, people? Tell us. I kind of enjoy talking about Gavin and Stacey. Oh, I'm going away soon, aren't I? I'm off to Hispania. Think about that.
Oh, yeah.
What else have I got coming up? I'm on a movie night tomorrow night. Watching
yeah.
The Strangers Part 3.
Ooh.
I've got a gardener. Got a gardener now.
What?
Got a gardener, mate.
Who does that? Your neighbour?
No, some bloke actually. He came around the other day, right? Because I was looking at gardeners and people were like, "Oh, you know, you're looking for like 200 quid for this or 200 like," and I'm like, I found this gardener. He came round and I found him on Facebook. Proper company. He's £20 an hour. Came round to some like front garden and thinks it was fucking all just a mess and it needed a good tidy up. It was only 20 quid. And I said, "Mate, you've been here way over an hour." So I chucked him an extra tenner. And he's basically, I booked him back. I said, "Mate, back every 2 weeks, yeah? 20 quid?" I was like, "Mate, easy. Do you know how much effort I have to put into doing our gardens? I have to be bothered to do it. Like, I have to now psych myself up to do a tip run. Like,
yeah, that's fucking hard work, that is. I was in a fucking queue to tip last weekend for fucking nearly an hour, bro. So what the fuck?
Go Rushton instead.
You have to book that one.
No, you don't.
You don't have to book that one.
Just go up the next junction, go to Rushton. Much easier tip than Wellingborough. Much easier.
Oh, okay.
Everyone I need a tip, go Rushton. Fucking easy.
Because the one at Billing near me, you have to book that.
Oh, running up ramps, those days are gone. No one has to run up ramps anymore with rubbish. At Rushton, it's like a car
It's
park.
below, isn't it? It's below it.
You drive up, drive round, and then all the buckets are down in like a car park. So you just chuck your stuff over, drops in.
That's a good idea.
You pull your boot right up to it. Because it's all like laid out in, you know, metals, wood, and all that, blah blah blah. Non-recycling's at the end. I always bomb it down to the end, flick the boot open, fling them out, job done. But now I think at the moment I've got more than a boot full of cardboard, so it's like, oh, I'm gonna have to do 2 trips because I've got some garden stuff I need to get rid of as well.
Why do you have so much cardboard? Is that from Amazon?
Honestly, it's been in the shed since Christmas that I've just not done it.
Oh, okay.
And I've just left
what is that? Christmas presents and stuff?
Yeah, well, just all sorts of boxes
Gifts and stuff.
Like there's fucking slide box and all sorts of shit. But I've seen a tip. Everyone said just literally lay it on the floor, soak it.
I tried that. Fucking weighs a ton.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? It might all rip up, but then you've got to put wet cardboard in your car. And I'll just put the dry cardboard in my car and crush it down.
No, they say they do it so it's easy just to rip, and then you could get small bits of it, and then you can bung it in bags or whatever.
Yeah, but then you just gotta fuck it. Oh,
yeah, it's too much hassle. Just fucking chop it up at the beginning. You'll never do it. If you run it every week, you're fine. It will go in your recycling.
Just take it to the tip. You know what I mean? Stop being a dick. Just take it to the fucking tip. But yeah, I still think there still needs to be a skit, a comedy, a sitcom. A skit.
You skit.
A sitcom about the skit. Right, hear it here first. If anybody comes up with it, it's my idea first. They should do a sitcom about the dump. They should call it The Dump. Because like I've told you before, people there take their life way too seriously. Especially when they wind down the window, mate, and they're like, "What you got?" As if to say, like, you're selling it. It's like, just
what you want.
Yeah, what you got? What you got? And and you'd be like, "Well, I got some crack. You want some now? Got some plants in the boot. What kind of plants? It needs to be it. the people take it way too serious.
And you
there.
have to have these really extreme weirdos that work there.
Yeah, do you know
eccentric?
You'd have to have one an eccentric, two a dirtbag. You know, like a fucking pervy perv.
Yeah.
Like a fucking like oi oi that kind of guy.
Yeah.
You'd have to have like a proper geek. Do you know what I mean? And then you'd have to have like a fucking the fucking digger driver that crashes into everything. It'd be fucking brilliant. It would. I've even got actual people I'd want to be in it. I've got a
Yeah.
casting of people
Nice.
that love Carl Pilkington for sure.
Oh yeah.
100% Carl Pilkington. It'd be like the manager for the tip. Right. There's so many people I'd want it. Oh, man. I need to get it happening. I need to email Ricky Gervais just to see if he's on it.
You never know. Ricky would be someone that would read an email, I reckon.
I think he would.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, listen, can you come up with a sitcom? All right, it's literally about a fucking recycling centre and things that they find as well.
A local tip.
I love it. I love my ideas.
Because the people that are in Afterlife, a couple of them would be in it because they're fucking their houses are first shit.
Yeah. It's just even the cars that pull up, do you know, like you just get cut a light, and it's just because like you get like people there that are like, I just watch people while I'm there, and I'm just like, because I love people watching, and I watch people while they're there, and like they'll come and get rid of all their bin bags, and then they'll just start like shaking their car mats in the tip and stuff like that, and then they start emptying the car. I watched one bloke made his kids get out so he can empty all the rubbish out the back of the seats, and I'm like, fair play, because I'll do that. But he made his kids get out, and then he got told off because kids are not allowed out at the tip. And then
I see.
if you've got anything half decent, what they do is they go, still running, mate, still running. Like if it's a strimmer or something, still work, yeah, stick it over there, I'll have it. And it's like, oh, I fucking love it.
I've bought stuff from the tip before.
Yeah.
I bought a big fucking brand new mirror, swivel mirror, before. That was £8.
What a random number. Why not just a £5 or a £10? Why £8?
Don't know. And they used to have the sections with fridges, didn't they? Mattresses, fridges, washing machines, chairs.
I wouldn't buy a mattress from a tip. That's a no.
I wouldn't buy a mattress off anybody.
Like, a mattress has to be a new thing. I think there's certain things you wouldn't buy secondhand.
Cutlery.
Cups. But there's so much of that. Like there, people like, because people go there to get rid of shit they really just don't fucking want around their house anymore. Do you know what I mean? And it's like anything. Like the amount of shit that I've just took because I'm sick of seeing it. Like, but the problem is, I just love the people. I love the people. I love how serious they take it. I love when they start shouting at people because they do. That's all they do there. The people there are pissed off. Yeah. They get paid a fortune, by the way. So everyone a fucking job that pays a lot of money, get a job in recycling because they fucking get a fortune, and they just get to rifle through people's shit all day.
I bet they're on four. I bet they're on like litter pickers. I bet they're on like 4 or 5 grand more than me.
Oh, it's ridiculous, isn't it?
Bin men, they're on good wage. Yeah.
Bin men are on a fucking good wage. And everyone's like, yeah, but they stink though. I'm like, but do they though? Because
they do smell. No offense if anyone I work with watches this. You can smell when they're about.
Does a bin man smell?
Yeah, it smells of old food.
Oh, that's a toughie, isn't it?
Yeah, not meat, but like old veg, fruit and veg. That's highly smelly.
Do you know what? That's the only thing that gets me. Do you know liquid at the bottom of a bin bag?
Yeah, that smell. Yeah.
Do you know like when the bin goes up and it's like you put the bin up, they clip it on and it goes and it tips in. That whole when the bin drops back down, the splash back and come out the bottom.
Close your mouth, look away.
I think, see, that's what I mean. We've developed a fucking sitcom here, literally just about waste and recycling. How is that not relevant? We're talking about waste and recycling, a fucking funny sitcom.
Yeah.
So I mean, where do I get my budget from? Where's my agent?
For the future.
I need these people. I could see it now streaming on Channel 4. right? That big. I'd want. What's the comedian with the big beard and the long hair, and he's fucking dopey as fuck.
Don't know.
Oh God, he's proper tall.
Where's he from?
He's a British comedian. British
Yeah.
comedian. He
Accent?
was.
No.
Did you ever watch the show The Last One Laughing?
That's on telly. I could see that the other day.
Yeah,
On TV. Yeah, no, I haven't.
Oh mate, he's done a few things. He did Afterlife. He was the postman in Afterlife.
Oh yeah. He was on the Traitors, Celebrity Traitors last year. Yeah. He's exactly the same in everything he does.
Yeah, but he would be funny in.
Yeah, he's a comedian. Yeah, he's brilliant. I can't remember his name.
He would be fucking funny in my tip program.
Yeah, he's great. He's a nice bloke. Yeah.
He would play the proper, like, doesn't care about his job. He's just doing it. He's just doing it because he's got to do it. Carl Pilkington would be like the boss that just is fucking depressed at life.
And they'd have like a little break room.
Yeah.
Where everyone keeps nicking the cups, and they get called out all the time. Yeah.
We'd need somebody like Jay from the In-Betweeners just to play the fucking idiot, but his character's not the same anymore. He doesn't look like that in real life, so he can't play it. You need a younger person just to play the fucking idiot. And then you just need shitloads of extras.
Yeah.
Just literally, and you can just get random public people, to be fair. That could be part of the fun of it. They're just
in the
real
background,
people.
Yeah.
They're just real people.
And it's actually a real tip.
It's a real tip.
At a certain point, you can actually get rid of your rubbish there.
Like, it's just a real tip. Can you imagine visiting that set and be like, oh, just drop my rubbish off of that famous tip? Oh, mate, I've got it sussed.
Yeah.
Mate, what does that make me? Does that make me a writer, or does it make me a fucking... Oh, mate. Brilliant. You'd watch it as well. But then there should be one for Gravediggers as well. Because you must have some funny conversations with the lads you work with.
Yeah. But then I've also got on my laptop the night. Do you remember that you wrote? The show that you wrote, The Night. Dad and daughter watching TV in the lounge, they have a drink each. And do you remember that? Where you go upstairs and things start happening in the house, and then the mates come around and he goes up and someone goes to the toilet and it's bang, 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 bang on the door, and he thinks it's his mates fucking around and he pisses on his shoe. Do you remember that? I've got this. I've got the script right in front of me.
When did I write that?
Because we wrote one for your basement. Do you remember, in your house? I think this was it.
Oh yeah, because of my fucking creepy
Because you
basement.
had a basement at the time, didn't you?
Yeah.
And it's a dad and daughter, and they're having issues.
Yeah.
I've got like 13 scenes.
Yeah, because I remember you started writing it.
One of you fuckers banged on the toilet door, got fucking piss on my shoe. No one went upstairs apart from you. Fuck off. Just sit down, stop being a dick. Rocking chair starts rocking in front of them. They all jump up in shock. Man 2 looks at Dad and says, maybe Tia was right. What the fuck is that? Your house is fucking haunted. Don't be silly. It's just a breeze. Go and get some more beers out the cellar. You're joking, right? You got a fucking ghost in your house. You want me to go get beers from your cellar? You can fuck right off.
What year was that? Like 2014? It's got to be around then.
But yeah, it was based on the cellar that you had in that house.
It's a creepy fucking cellar. Oh, yeah. Mate, that cellar was...
I couldn't tell you when it was...
yeah, I remember talking about that. I remember giving you the ideas about it.
Did you write that, or did we write it at work?
We wrote it together at work. We sat at the table at work and started writing it.
And don't you forget, we did. You were part of my Nun film. Do you remember Nun movie that I filmed with Nick, and you were in it? Do you remember?
No.
Yeah, you were on the phone. Mickey, don't go in there. I filmed it at Crispin's with Nick. Yeah. Do you remember? You said, don't. Yeah. You phoned Nick and said, don't let him go in there. Mickey's disappeared or something. And then I filmed the clown film that I wrote with your brother.
Because you was doing these little films, weren't you?
And we also wrote another little short film in a car in a lay-by when another car turns up. Do you remember? And you can't see anything. It's just really bright lights. It's
That
not
sounds
a
like
dogging
nothing.
one. No, it's like a Men in Black one. When you couldn't see, they're all dressed in suits,
Oh,
and you couldn't
hey.
see because the full beam lights were on, and we were abducted. Do you remember? And we were going to get like fake blood, and we were like being sliced to pieces in the back. Do you remember?
Oh, mate.
That one, I haven't got that one.
Oh, God. Well, listen, I need to write my skip one.
Get on to Michael and get him to help you after he's finished Morbid.
Yeah.
So, the funeral one.
Mate. I'm going to call it Skip It.
That's a good name.
Skip It.
That's got a ring to it. T-shirts, hoodies, cups.
Skip it. We need a proper. It'd have to be borderline like old school, inappropriate, but just funny.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Why not?
Ricky Gervais could be like the health inspector. All right. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Because I just think they're such funny places. They're just the people that work there are fucking. Like one of them's got like a fucking. He's just got like a scratch card addiction. You know what I mean? Like his footwell's covered in scratch cards. The other one's literally got like underwear that he's fucking got from the tip, and he's just fucking keeps it in his boot. Do you know what I mean? Just weird shit. They must find all sorts of stuff
in them bags. Oh,
like part of one of them was like some bloke was proper shady in a hoodie, just trying to get rid of all these old porn magazines, and the box breaks.
Yes, that's a scene. That is a scene. And they go all over and they slide down the ramp.
It's a proper windy day, and they just start fucking.
Yeah, and they slide down the ramp, and people tread on them and slip over.
And they just start fucking flying everywhere, and that's like that to me would be if I was. I love it like that. If it would only be me watching it, if anyone steals my idea now, I'll be pissed. By the way, if anyone watches this and goes, "Do you know what? Niall's idea is sick," then yeah, I'll be pissed.
What are you doing? Is that a magnet?
That's mate.
Just an earring or an earbud. Nice. You look like one of them people that have the extendable holes in the earlobes.
Like the plug. Look, mate, I'd fucking see that.
You would actually just get your eyebrow pierced and your lip pierced. Have a big fucking bolt there or something.
Get out there, done.
No thanks.
Oh mate, I'm just gonna upload that. I'm gonna take a picture and upload it. Should have April Fool's that. But I just got my first stretcher in.
It
got
hurts.
big fucking ears anyway.
At least you ain't got bat ears.
Mate, luckily my face is fatter than my head now, so this bit is fatter than my head because I slimmed down like the fucking World Cup.
Disgraceful.
Guys, on that note, thanks for joining us for another fantastic episode of Dads, Lads and Kebabs. We do apologise for the going over time, but we know we've now got fucking. If we get famous for this, right? Go back to this episode and fucking watch the making of Skip It. Fucking Skip It. And episode 1 will be the Paul Mag episode, just so you know.
Yeah.
We don't know who's going to do that yet. We don't know who's going to drop the magazines, but somebody big.
Why not? That's where we're going with it.
Guys, thanks for joining us on another episode. See you soon. Deuces. Fuck off. Peace. Boom.
Later.
See you later.